Hey there, cats and kittens. I'm Batman. Actually, no, I'm not. But we are going to honor the Dark Knight Detective in this week's Comic Book of the Week. This is a special promotional Batman Day comic that I picked up this week when I was picking up my comics. Now, Batman, of course, is the world's greatest detective and probably one of the deadliest characters in fiction. The first part is a small sequence from Batman Endgame that, due to the machinations of the Joker, Batman has to take on the Big Seven from the Justice League of America. Batman, having no powers, of course, has to resort to using a very special armor, which he's programmed to deal with each member of the Justice League. I think what makes this character work for so many people is, okay, he's got no powers, so he's got to depend on his intelligence, his ingenuity, his ability to read people, to analyze, and of course, the tools that his enormous wealth allow him access to. My only gripe about Batman, and this is a gripe that others have, is that if Superman is overpowered, then Batman is overprepared and knows things that really he shouldn't know. Okay, he's what, between 35 and 40? There's only so many hours in the day, and he still has to fight crime, and yet somehow he has enough time to think, oh, well, if Freakazoid jumped into my universe, I need to come up with a plan to stop Freakazoid. You know, it kind of strains any kind of disbelief, but you kind of take it as it is. It's become a little bit of a trope. Kind of annoying, but nonetheless, if you love Batman, and Batman, don't get me wrong, Batman is a genuinely cool character, then you'll like this story as well as the little look they have at Batman and Robin Eternal. So it's well constructed, the art is very good, of course, and it was a very entertaining story that I'm glad I picked up. Question for you. Now we know Batman has a contingency plan against members of the Justice League and against many characters in the DC universe. But what DC character would you have the most confidence in coming up with an anti-Batman plan? Like, okay, if Batman ever goes rogue, this is the hero that you go to in order to put Batman down, because he's already like maybe one step ahead of Batman. I know, sacrilege, I know, but just go with me. Alright, well, that's all for now. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe, and you can follow me on Pinterest, Twitter, and Tumblr at Lord Coyote 2000. Take care now. Bye.